students, the last time happened, some of the students are left to the network, they could not get the class. Sorry. Remind me, sometimes I forget. Okay. Shall I continue? What about others? Are you okay? Some of you are clear, but some are still struggling, I know. So I'm just giving you that again. Okay. So next is displacement time relation. This is the equation we have proved it. S is equal to ut plus half at square. This is the displacement time relation. Let us see how you get this equation. Where S stands for S or X. This stands for displacement. And we have learned area under velocity time graph gives you displacement. So we are going to now find out the area under this line. Okay. Therefore, we divided into, instead of taking trapezium, we are dividing that into 2. So let us find out S is equal to area under VT graph. VT graph. Here what is the time? The time is given between 0 and t second. 0 and t second, because here time also in letters. So shall I change this? Okay. Now we are going to substitute what is area there. That is area of triangle, right triangle ABC plus area of rectangle. Rectangle OACD. Now, area of a triangle. Steffi, what is the formula to find out the area of a triangle, Steffi?
Half BH.
Yes. So, we have to get that value. Mathematics. And rectangle, everyone knows. Emmanuel, what is area of a rectangle, Emmanuel?
L into B.
L into B, length into breadth. Okay. So now we are going to substitute from the graph. What is B, what is H? So S is here, half BH. So we have to consider. Okay, can I shift it? Yeah. Go back the graph again. Half BH means we are only considering this area. Okay, we are only considering this area. Area ABC. Let us give another color so that it's easy for you to recognize. This is area of rectangle. So this is the two areas. First we find out the value for half BH. B is this, that is AC. AC is parallel to OD, correct? AC is parallel to OD. What is OD? Time T. Okay. And height means you don't measure from here to here. What we measure? We only measure this. According to that, it is V minus U. Okay. So we just substitute that. So half into T into V minus U. Okay. Now come. Yes.
Why don't we take the full height?
Full means according to our need, we have to get the equation S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Okay. To get that equation, we need to take this like that. Okay. That, you can get trapezium, but you may not get this answer. So that's what we are dividing into 2. Half into T into V minus UT, length into breadth. Let us go back to the graph again. Length into breadth means here, length again T, up to here. So this is the breadth, you take it. Up to here, the value is difference between 0 and U. That is U. Okay, U minus 0. U minus 0 is U. So we are taking this. We are not taking this now. For length and breadth of this rectangle OACD. That's what we got that. Clear? So you got it? UT. Now we just rearrange this equation. So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Sorry, half A. Sorry, I did not mention how you get A. How you get A? So you can write that from equation. From equation, let us go back to the first one. First one. Equation 1. Equation 1 is ATV minus U. Okay. So that is the one we are substituting in this equation. So from equation 1, you can write bracket AT is equal to V minus U. That is one AT came here, plus there is one more T is here. Okay. So that is why it become AT square. So equation now become AT square. How? AT equal to V minus U, and there is one more T is there. So that's it, become half AT square. So this is how we derived displacement time relation. Okay. So this is displacement time relation. Let us give this one as equation 3, no? This you give us equation 3. Let me go, which is the number I gave. Okay, that's one. So this got equation 3. This is you give equation 4, because we require this equation for the next derivation. Okay. Okay, so far okay now, everyone? Do you want any doubt regarding these children again? Because we don't repeat again, so see. Can I proceed? So now let us go back to the third one. Third one, our equation is, third equation is displacement, velocity displacement relation. Velocity displacement relation. Okay. So that according to the formula you are getting 2as, or v square is equal to u squared plus 2as. So this is our relation. Now see, look at this one, children. This relation doesn't have the term of t at all, not time. What we wanted, only acceleration, displacement, initial velocity, u. So you are going to prove it from equation 3. Equation 3. What is equation 3? Do you remember? Go to page number. This is equation 3. Half into t v minus u into ut. So you have to write that equation again. From equation t, you are getting s is equal to half v minus u into t plus ut. Now we expand only right term, right side. We forget about s. We just do this in a something new form. Okay. How do we do? 2 is the denominator. Take the LCM. When you take the LCM, your equation is going to be v minus u into t plus 2ut divided by 2. Divided by 2. So 2 is there. Okay. Next step, expand this. When you expand, what you get? V into t, vt minus
ut
plus
2ut.
Correct? Divided by 2 minus ut plus 2ut. What is going to be now equation? Minus ut plus 2ut, just like a integer addition. One
vt plus ut by 2.
Vt minus ut by
t plus
t plus ut by 2. Again, take the t out. So what is this? You are getting another, the same displacement relation you are getting in another form. This was one before that. Okay. One is s is equal to ut plus half at square. Same displacement relation you can write this way also. T into v plus u by t, u by 2. Let us give this is an equation 5. Okay. I think now it's clear. I think this is the step some of you have doubt how it come. Okay.
Ma'am, equation 4.
Equation, this equation 4, no?
Ah,
The equation 4 already given, S is equal to ut plus half h square. Okay. So this is equation 5. This is
okay,
from
ma'am.
equation 3. From equation 3. Okay. What is for equation 3? This one. Okay. This is the equation we have taken, not this. Don't forget, this equation is the one we have taken for it. Now, what is the importance of this equation? Sometimes in problems, they may not given you a acceleration. You don't know acceleration. You only know velocity, initial velocity, final velocity, time. So in that case, instead of using this equation, that is fourth equation, that's S is equal to ut plus half h square, you can use this one also. This will for uniform motion, not for non-uniform, uniform motion. Why? Because this v plus u by 2 indicate average velocity. Yeah, suppose an object is moving with an average velocity of 3 meter per second in time 5 seconds. Then find the displacement. This is the question is given to you. In that you don't have to go for all S, 2A, S, you don't have to go. If you study this equation directly, you can go. You can substitute y into 5 into average velocity was 10 meter per second. 10 into 5, 50 meter. Problem is solved. Okay. But this is in which case? This is only for uniform motion. Non-uniform, no. Non-uniform, we have to add all the displacement. Uniform motion means at every point same velocity. So we take only two values. Initially, initial point, what was the velocity? Final point, what was the velocity? Then only we use this one. Okay. So this is not applicable for non-uniform motion. It is only for uniform motion. And this has been derived from the first, the second relation. So we don't take it, this is as equation of motion. That's clear because it is derived, no? That's the reason. Okay, children, can we proceed now? So now you are coming to, now you are, Nandana is smiling. Huh? Because smiling because ma'am is too much. Huh? What to do? Because I explained this in 9th standard when I didn't teach you. I was teaching the, I think, which batch I don't remember, before your batch. They also same problem. Yeah, this derivation they find very difficult. It's okay. Okay, shall we go back to third relation? Now how you get third relation from this? So third relation, T into V plus U by 2. Let us take from equation 5, T is equal to V plus U by T, and from equation 1, go back to the first relation. Okay, which is the one? Yeah. This is equation 1. Don't forget this. Okay. From equation 1, what is equation 1? AT is equal to V minus U. So let us go back again. Yeah. That is AT is equal to V minus U. So what you are going to do means you are going to find a value for T. Why? In this equation, there is no term of T in the velocity displacement relation. So you need to find out a equal number or equal value in terms of V and U. So that is what we are doing this. Okay. So AT V minus U. So T is equal to just mathematical manipulation.
V minus U by A.
That's it. T is equal to V minus U by. We have already got A is equal to V minus U by T. Here you are finding T. Instead of this, you are finding T in the same equation. That's the difference. Okay, that's the difference. So it's a mathematical manipulation only. Now you substitute. So substitute T in equation 5. Therefore, displacement is equal to, there is a t. Substitute v minus u by a there. Then there is, don't forget about v plus u by 2. See, now the time term is gone. You don't have time here now. Now, again, mathematical manipulation. A minus b into a plus b. What is that? I know. So, biology students,
A square minus
taken
B
bio,
A
square.
square minus B square.
that's it. Biology students, basic maths you should know, okay? You cannot escape fully from maths because of physics and chemistry. So all this algebra, decimals, decimal calculation, division, addition, subtraction, integers, don't forget, you have to use. There's no way. Clear? Powers. Now what is that? Simple. V squared minus u square. Then you just do, yeah,
Take to the other side.
multiply. So we are getting the final equation. What's it? That's it. Now what do you take minus u squared one side. Then we just rearrange. Either you write this is okay. Not need of this. All mathematical manipulation. Depending upon the question, you just do plus this side, minus this side, division that side, addition this side. That's all.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how will the question be for derivations? Will they ask if you can completely take the derivation of this equation?
Derive an expression for velocity displacement relation. That is one method. Okay. There are so many methods are there. One is derive an expression for velocity displacement relation. Then you will only derive this part. Are you with me? If I ask, or I tell you how to write. If I ask you derive velocity displacement relation, only that is in the question. I am not asked for any other equation. In that case, this part you have to give me correctly, whatever, okay? And you don't have to show me how you find out S is equal to ut plus half at square.
Ma'am,
Uh,
so we don't have to draw that graph.
Coming to that point, drawing is must, because using that drawing only, drawing 1 mark. Drawing graph is that, then you have to write what is V, what is V's final, U is this. Then you come to here. Come to here means from you will write like this. From displacement relation, displacement time relation. So how the displacement time relation came, you don't have to show to me. Okay, you come to there. From displacement relation, we have, what is we have? S is equal to V plus U by 2 into T. Start from here, derivation. Diagram must. Okay, diagram must. Right, consider introduction part. Introduction part means consider a body is moving in a accelerated motion with the velocity u, and it changes velocity v in time t. Then start. Then you start this one. Okay. So how this escape? You don't have to give me. Okay. Then what is the next step? Next step you have to tell me from velocity time relation. We have the money. You start giving me this value of t. That's enough. T is equal to v minus u by a. That's enough. And then substitute in this equation. So this equation you make it 1 that time, because I am asking only this one. Okay. I am asking only this one. So you have to give me, this is equation 1. Then you write substitute equation 1, all this blah 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 things goes. Okay. Clear? So read the question. Sometimes I can ask you, obtain. These are the phrases we use in physics board exam. Obtain relation of motion connecting S, V and U. That's it. This is where another frame of question. Obtain relation of motion connecting S, V and U. So if you say that, you have to derive only this again. Okay. Suppose S, U, A and T. Then you go back to the second equation of motion. That is S is equal to, you know, where these terms are used. S is equal to ut plus half at square. That's why. Okay. So this is one another method. Okay. Shall I change? Then another expression is deduce. Derive, obtain, deduce. Deduce, second equation of motion. Deduce, second equation of motion. Here also, from where you start, draw the graph, then you write from displacement is equal to area. From here you start from after giving introductory part, SUT, all that. We have to write from the graph, the displacement is equal to area under VT graph, half ABC, that all steps you should write for second equation of motion, or SUTA, or for all this. Clear? Then in between there is a substitution is there. So you should write, we have velocity time relation, AT is equal to V minus U. Okay, then you substitute AT in that equation and you get that final equation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Clear? So this is the method. Various, yes.
Third equation from T into V plus U by T.
Yeah, U by 2. Yes. Second equation of motion starting from displacement is equal to area under velocity time graph. Okay. Third equation, no derivation such as, because it is only because of our logic. Clear? Any doubt regarding? So, obtain, derive, deduce, okay, or prove, sometimes prove, another way, prove second equation of motion with the help of a velocity time graph. Okay, I will write and give you that question also. Prove second equation of motion, second or third, depend upon, okay, second equation of motion with the help of a VT graph. What is the meaning of this? That diagram, same diagram. Okay. Sometimes instead of this, with the help of this, question changed into graphically. Okay. Prove second equation of motion graphically. So these are the different way of asking the same concept. Okay, children. I think you are okay. Again, you don't ask me no. Next period, Monday, huh? Your exam on starting from 5th. Okay. So next class on Monday. I think so far revision is over. I will be taking the next chapter because we are getting delayed taking the classes. So any doubt regarding this? Tell me. There are 3 more minutes left. Any doubt regarding this chapter? Because we don't discuss again this. And whatever we discuss in the class, whatever I gave, that you study. Okay. Don't go for extraordinary things. Now you study, because let the basic come to your get into your brain. Then we go before higher degree. Okay. Okay, children. Okay. No more doubt. Ask anyone have any doubt. Because I don't want to repeat again same thing in the next week. You have to start motion in a plane. That's what.
Relative velocity, can you explain?
Relative velocity once again. Okay.
Yes.
Relative velocity means when two objects are moving. When two objects are moving, For example, that is, I just take you one. So this is A is moving, B is moving. Okay. Now a person in B who is sitting in bus B, when you look at A, according to him, with what velocity this A is moving, that is known as relative velocity. When there are two objects are moving, or one object is moving, another one is stationary. These are the two situations we can have. In that case, if a person in first B, suppose it's a bus B, the person in bus B, when he look at A, for him, this A is moving with what velocity? Or otherwise, how this A is changing from one place to another place. Okay, that means B and A, they are on the same location. That you should understand. Okay, B and A both are in the same location. Not A is in somewhere else, B is in somewhere, just like our online session, they are watching one another. No, it's not that. Both are in the same location, but if person in B, if you look at A, how the A moves, just think about when you go by bus, how the things are passing. Trees are moving, a person who is standing at the bus stop is running. So that is relative velocity. Okay. So that is known as relative velocity. How can you find it? If I say relative velocity of A with respect to B, the meaning is that the person in B looking at A, so what is the velocity of this? Okay, how the velocity, relative velocity changing for A. That's the meaning. Velocity of A with respect to B. Got it? That is the difference between both. Difference between individual velocity of A and individual velocity of B. Okay. Now, how the sign is changing depending upon the direction of each object. Okay. If A and B are moving in, so this is fully depend upon the direction. So how this value changes, minus 10 or plus 10, all this how it changes, it is fully depending upon direction of the objects. Direction of the objects and magnitude of velocity. So these are the two things can change the answer into positive or negative. That is the input, you have to keep it in your mind. So when you get a problem, first find out which object with respect to what. Okay. Then look at the direction. An aeroplane is moving, I mean a rocket is launching. Rocket is moving in positive direction, we always take. But the ejection of the fuel, that is in opposite direction. If you look at the rocket, you know, there's a lot of smoke and everything is coming. Okay, so depending upon it, you have to change. Now these all are in same direction, so both are positive. So your answer will be according to that. Another way is one A is moving this way, another one is moving opposite direction simultaneously. Then what happened? A become positive, you take it VB as negative. So according to do the manipulation. VAB means relative velocity of A with respect to B. So VA become first, VB become second. If you say VBA, VB first, VA first. That means B with respect to A. That's the one.
Ma'am, and the questions will be like?
Yeah, question will be situation given. There are two buses A and B is moving. Yeah. So what is the relate? That's a problem. What is the relative velocity? Otherwise, what question I can ask you? The MCQ questions. MCQ questions. Then plus the definition. Definition of relative velocity. Okay. Yeah. So what you have to think, look at the direction, look at the velocity. What I said magnitude means maybe VA may be higher than, greater than VB. Sometimes VB may greater than VA. depend upon the question. So according to that, when you do this manipulation, there will be a positive turn into negative, negative turn into positive. Okay. Yeah, children. So time up. So just now take breath and everything. When you sit for physics, do some exercise before, mental thing, closing eyes and all. Then you pray and then sit to study physics. Okay. Slowly you read because you have enough time. Still there is 1 more week ahead. So read word by word, understand. Keep your lecture note and printer notes with you and then go for rough. Okay. Yeah, time. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let me end the meeting, children. Stop share. Okay.